This is globally. Job seekers face perfect information asymmetry. They cannot see which jobs are real, how algorithms filter them, or whether recruiters are authorized. This is generating the largest ever documented acre loft market for lemons in history, global history. A software architecture where adverse selection, ghost job proliferating, efficiency declining, qualified candidates excluded is not system failure. It is the business model itself. The cumulative welfare loss over the last 10 to 15 years conservatively exceeds $30 trillion globally. Calculated as follows. Follow me here, and again, falsifiable. You're welcome to vet it. Global workforce turnover generates approximately 495 million hires annually. JOLTS data shows a hires opening ratio of 0.71 in the U.S. An application to hire ratio suggests job seekers submit 400 plus applications per hire, compared to perhaps 20 to 30 needed in a transparent market. To be honest, I think 400 is pretty low, but I was trying to go reasonable. This yields a roughly $100 billion excess applications annually, representing $1.5 trillion a year in wasted applicant time at blended global wage rates. Now, but application waste is the smallest component. Harvard's Hidden Workers study documents 27 million qualified U.S. workers excluded by algorithmic filtering, approximately 16% of the workforce. Globally, they suggest it was only in the U.S. that it was everywhere too. They suggest about 528 million workers face persistent underemployment, creating a productivity loss of 2.6 trillion annually. Additionally, extended search times generate wage scarring effects well documented in labor economics. Facing delayed entry or prolonged searches, workers facing that suffer 5 to 15% wage penalties lasting 5 to 15 years. Across annual hiring cohorts, these scarring effects and algorithm-driven mismatches compound to trillions in lost productivity. These three measurable channels, application waste, 1.5 trillion a year, systemic exclusion, 2.6 trillion a year, and wage scoring mismatch, cumulative cohort effects, sum to 30 trillion over 10 to 15 years. It's annoying when you're your own annoying person with the phone. Over 10 to 15 years, sum up to over 30 trillion. This estimate excludes employer screening costs, mental health impacts, and macroeconomic multipliers, making it conservative easily. Just staggering lapse in judgment going on here in the labor market. Staggering. Yet the dysfunction evades regulation because it falls between labor law, which governs employment, and consumer protection, which governs products. What makes this unprecedented is not just scale, but mechanism. This is the first global market failure enforced by code rather than coercion, spreading at software speed while remaining invisible to the people it harms most. This is an illustrative model using conservative assumptions from JOLTS Job Openings, Labor and Turnover Survey, Hidden Workers, Harvard's, and standard wage scoring estimates. You can find them from the National Bureau of Economic Research and a variety of places, Economic Policy Institute, et cetera, and so forth. Just staggering.